Hello and welcome back once again to my take. I'm Saddam Hussein. Well, recently the central government has reduced the import duties on New Zealand apples from 50% to 25%. As a result, we all know that the prices of apples from New Zealand in India will come down, slash down. They can become cheap. Well, it resulted to a great disappointment to the apple growing farmers in Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh farmers are opposing these import duties on New Zealand because they have only one thing to grow in Himachal Pradesh, that is apple. That is their backbone because this is entirely the hilly region. And in this video, we'll be talking about statistics, how much Himachal Pradesh contributes for India in terms of apples and the livelihood of people in Himachal Pradesh. Well, the apple growers in Himachal Pradesh fear that the center's proposal to slash the import duty on New Zealand apples from 50% to 25% following a trade deal will severely impact their livelihoods and have sought Governor Shiv Pratap Shukla's intervention to safeguard livelihoods. Why? Because apple is a very important crop in Himachal Pradesh. Well, the reduced duty would cause a significant loss of market share of Indian apples and bring down the prices, pushing growers struggling with climate change induced uncertainties, rising input cost, labor shortages and shrinking margins into deep economic distress. Already the farmers or the apple growers in Himachal Pradesh are facing many problems because of climate change, because of labor shortage, because of cost of inputs of growing apples have gone up. Well, the apple industry formed the backbone of Himachal Pradesh rural economy and contributed approximately, believe me or not, 5,500 crore annually and supported over 1.5 lakh families. 5,500 crore annually and 1.5 lakh families, most of whom were small and marginal farmers. The state produces around 6.5 lakh tons of apples every year, accounting for nearly 25% of India's total apple production. That means Himachal Pradesh is contributing 25% of India's apple production, with average land holdings of only 1 or 2 acres and limited scope for diversification due to the hilly terrain. Apple cultivation remains the primary source of livelihood for these farmers. And moreover, implementation of free trade agreement in its present form would set a dangerous precedent. What happens now? Other major apple exporting nations such as the United States, Chile and Italy, which together account for over 40% of global apple exports, are likely to demand similar concessions, which will be disastrous to farmer community of Himachal Pradesh. Well, here the irony is the Indian government is encouraging Indian farmers to grow more apples, to grow more other crops, but at the same time they're reducing the import duties on apples from other countries. As a result, those apples will be flooded in our country at reduced prices and no one will buy apples coming from Himachal Pradesh. That's why the farmers are scared there. Not only that, which I told you earlier, the cost of production of apples in Himachal Pradesh has gone up, and labor shortages, climate change and many other factors contribute to this, and they depend only on apples. So that's why the government should not consider reducing the import duties at a time when the United States has increased the our duty on our goods to 50%. India, on the other way, is reducing the import duties. Well, the government will think it over and help the apple growing farmers in Himachal Pradesh and other hilly states. That's all we have time for this video. Thank you for watching. Till we meet next time, goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos. Bye bye guys.